we saw African American broadcasters clearly betray the interests of African Americans, and we're talking about tangible socio-economic benefits that were supposed to be derived from government. And they said, vote for the Democrats to vote Trump out. But everybody else at the table had a mandate for what they wanted. So what we saw was that England is only a couple of years behind the United States. And with Boris being elected right behind Trump, we knew they were getting ready to duplicate exactly what they did. So ADPAC was also instrumental in setting up the political party, the We Matter Party, and working hand in hand so that the people actually understood that this is a party within our interests. And it's not about the big optics of prime minister or MP, because the power lies in local authority where the resources are. So knowing that, we go for local seats where we're in boroughs and have large numbers within those particular constituencies, that one, we can get a candidate in, and two, we have the grassroots organizations on the ground that can actually be coordinated to work for and on behalf of the people. But then more importantly, we have a councillor who can challenge institutional racism in order to create institutional inclusion, which is what leads me to the next video. Now, I saw this over the weekend and I was very, very upset, because I think there is a great awareness that we do have African Caribbean political parties right now. So you have taken the Initiative Party, which is an African Caribbean lead party, and the We Matter Party. Now, we have never just worked and said, I'm only doing things for Black people since we've been in the country, not in any position that we've been in. So it was with great dismay that I saw David Lammy's response to the following question.
I'll just quick one-word answer. Would there be any value in creating a Black party specifically for the UK?
No.
I now want to follow up.
No, I mean, no, I'm not. No, because that would be, as my mum would say, damn stupidness. One, because we have a first past the post system that in the end is tough on the Greens and the Lib Dems, let alone some newbie come along. Look what happened when Chukwuemeka.
Right, yeah, okay. So,
I would love to get your views on where David Lammy fits in the criteria of the two characters that you've described.
Well, before I say that, let me say this. One thing I do is I like to study patterns, and I see a consistent pattern when it comes to people of African diaspora talk about, African interest-led topics and working together. And what you start seeing it usually like a pantomime starts coming forward, like big laughter, it's a joke, make everyone laugh, comical face, this kind of stuff, or saying very strong stuff with a strong chest. And I've seen it in many media, and it tends to happen as well when you tend to have two people from the same continent, talking about, we need reparations, or we need to reform the police, whatever it might be, and then you get another African or Caribbean person to go against that, and the same kind of pantomime thing comes out. I don't know what's in brother David Lammy's mind, if it's back of the mind, front of the mind, back of the mind, sorry, but that is completely off code. Everything starts from a first step, and if we can't even describe the people we're trying to benefit, like every other people group does, right, then already we're kind of going backwards. So unfortunately, just by his actions, I can't speak of the man's heart, but by his actions, that is a liability actions at the moment. And I'm not to call the brother out directly, but that's where I would place that. And obviously I would have to have a conversation with the brother to see where his mind and heart lays. But just from that clip and some other stuff I've seen, that kind of behavior is moving more towards liability, and you're not really an asset, because you're not really telling us how to get our resources to collate information to make things actually work for us. And unfortunately, it falls a pan. And more important than anything is pans. And one thing I do is I connect dots and make patterns, and that's part of the same pattern I see. So